Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ala.
Hi, hi.
Hi, how are you? So
Fine, alhamdulillah.
we're just gonna wait for one more minute before people can join us. Well, I am thinking to invite some of my friends to this session, but I'm recording the session, by the way, so that's why I'm using English, as some of my friends are watching the videos and they are not Egyptians. That's why we're recording. So I would like you to use English, please, because so that they could understand what you're saying. Okay? Ala,
Okay.
have I lost you?
No, no, I'm here.
Okay, you're surprised?
Yes. ايه المفاجأة الفظيعة دي؟
English. Allah, I didn't invite them so that you don't feel shy, and I know that you need this session. That's why. So,
أيوه.
so just feel free to speak English. I know you can speak it. So just get ready. Let's go. I'm sharing my screen now with you. I'm gonna share it now. Now. Yes, here. So our friends are not going to come, and we're just going to start. So here, Ala,
Yes. أيوه.
I'd like you to understand that we have one system throughout the whole session. In this system, I'm going to show you a slide. You're going to see the examples first, and either you tell me what did you understand, which is the meaning, or how is the form of the sentence. You asked me that if I can explain such enough and two and so. So you just asked about two, but I just collected the four of them in one session, and I would like you to tell me what did you understand from the sentence, which is the meaning, and how the sentence is formed. Where did so to enough fall in the sentence? Okay, Ala?
Yes, okay, okay.
So let's go. It's where you can find us, if on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, and what the WhatsApp number. Okay, here, grammar, intensifiers. When we're going to explain what's this, we're covering 4 topics today: so, such, enough, and to, and how you're going to use them in your sentence, and what do they mean, and where in the sentence you can see them, what comes before or what comes after them. So let's go for the second one. Now I'm showing you 2 sentences or 1 sentence, and I'd like you to tell me what's the meaning here. Explain the meaning. Yes, any ideas?
The weather is too cold.
Yeah, so cold is somehow very cold. Okay, here, that's such a pretty dress.
The dress looks pretty.
Yes, so can you see any similarity between so and such in meaning?
No.
Okay, great, fine. Okay, what about the form? We finished with the meaning. You said that they are not similar, but and we'll find out if your idea is correct or you need to revise it later on. So what about the form, the grammar structure? Are they followed by the same stuff or they're different?
No, they are different. So doesn't have an object after it,
Hmm?
right?
We'll see. Just give me your ideas. I'm not going to say you're correct or you're wrong. You're always correct, my friend. So here, let's see. Now we're going to explain the 2 examples that you have just seen. Here,
Okay.
first of all, that we have to say that both are somehow similar. Why? Because both means very, but they are more than very. And we use them to emphasize something, to emphasize an idea. to confirm it, to say that it's yes, the dress was pretty I don't know, pretty nice or something, I don't remember the word, and it was really cold. So you say that so and such, even enough and to, are somehow to indicate the degree of something. That's why they are called intensifier. Comes from the word intensify or intense. You know the word intense, right? Which means too much of something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here, so, such, enough, and to just reflect a degree. We use so and such to confirm an idea, to say that they mean very. Here,
Okay.
the same examples that you have, which is it's so cold today, you can say it's very cold today. That's such a
Okay.
pretty dress, it's a very pretty dress. Okay, now
Okay.
let's check that again. This is for the meaning. They reflect the degree, or they indicate a degree. They tell you how much something is, and they both mean very, which is so and such. Here, look at the first example and the second example.
Okay.
What's the meaning here?
That you can't buy it because it's too expensive to buy. Huh?
This is the first one. The first one, it's too expensive that I can't buy it. Yes. What about the next one?
You have to buy a bigger car. This is not big enough for all. That the car is too small for us.
Yes. So we need it. We need some more of this. It's
Yes.
not enough for us, means we can't use it. It's not enough. We need more. Okay.
Okay.
So this is for the meaning, and thank you so much for your ideas. Now let's go for the explanation of the last two sentences that we have, which are here. So means more than necessary, as you said, I can't buy it, I don't have that money. While enough say it's the right amount or it's not the right amount. Because I said here that, well, this one is not big enough, it's not the right amount, we need more. Now, did you think of the four of them?
Yes.
Are you confused?
No.
Now let's go for the form. Here. Now we're going to focus on so alone. So read and tell me, what did you understand?
I've got so much work to do tonight. I have a lot of work to do. I'm busy.
Perfect. Yes, I would like the first sentence that you have said. I have a lot of this, a lot of work.
Okay.
So here, what about the second one?
Too many cars on the road these days. That the streets are crowded.
Yes, congested. There are a lot of cars in this place. Okay. So here, let's see. We use so, to, with much and many. You remember the first example? It wasn't so work, it was so much work. And the second one, it wasn't two cars, it's too many cars. So sometimes we use so. You're here?
Okay.
So we use so much or too much, so many or so or too many, with both of them, all of them. That just to say that this is a lot of something here. Or maybe, so we use so many, so much to say that there is a lot of this here. Too many, too much, this is more than what we can use, or more than what we need.
Too many refers to something confusing, صح?
Not confusing, it's like when you say that there are too many students in this class, I can't stay here. So this is more than you expected, more than what you want, what you need.
Okay, okay.
To the degree that you can't go on.
Okay.
So needless to say that so many, too many with countable nouns, while too much, so much with uncountable nouns. I'm not going to say this. This is very easy to do. So,
no, you have to say Allah.
So is Layla here with us, or it's only you? Or you have someone next to you and you're talking to them?
لا I am not talking to anyone.
Okay, so Layla's not here and no one is next to you. So here, now we move to the form. We're going to a new thing. Here,
So this adverb, the piano so well.
so he plays the piano so well. So sometimes so is followed by an adverb. So you say so well, so quickly.
Okay.
The car runs so quickly. And
Okay.
of course, you can use it before an adjective. This slide, by the way, I forgot to adjust it. Like you have the example first, then you tell me what should come. Maybe this is the only one. So here,
Okay.
I love watching Mr. Bean. He's so funny. So is used before an adjective or an adverb. Okay.
Okay.
Now here are the example.
Okay.
Can you tell me
So
your idea?
much fun.
Huh?
Fun, uncountable. So we can't use so many fun.
Yes. That's why. So much, I can use so much, as I said. By the way, you're going to find that all the colors in the slide are the same. So the intensifier that we're using is in yellow, and what comes after it is in brown. If you have some green thing, this is an explanation why do we use it. If we have
Okay.
red, and this is so rare, we use red to refer to the negative form, I guess only.
Okay.
So here,
Okay.
what a great party. We had so much fun. As you said, because fun is an uncountable noun, so we use so much. We can't use so many. While on the contrary, we use so many places. Places is countable, that's why we used so many.
Okay.
So here, this is the explanation. That we use so much or so many plus a noun. But this noun differs, whether it's countable or uncountable according to what we have just said.
Okay.
Here, look at this. I like his music so much. Have you got anything from this?
Music is uncountable. So we can't
Music
use
is
so many.
uncountable, but here we refer to the verb. I said words in brown are the words that whether we come before or we come after it. So sometimes you can use so much after a verb. Like when I say I miss you so much. Right?
Yes. Okay.
So here you can use also you can also use so much after a verb.
Okay.
Fine? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we have the examples. The dress is
That
so last year. I'm so going to shout at him when I see him. What does this mean?
that dress is old-fashioned.
Yes. So here has a new meaning in modern English. Look, what do we have here? We use so plus noun or verb so that it means increasingly. Okay? So it means really, this is really. So I'm really going to shout at him.
Okay. Yeah.
So yes. So here, this is in modern English only.
Okay.
Sorry. Now we're moving to such. We're done with so. Do you have any questions about so?
No.
Okay. Now we move to such. As we said that there is a similarity between so and such. Now let's see. That's such a cute dog. We had such a nice weather on holidays. So do you have anything to say about such? What's the difference between so and such? Let's recall a sentence with so and compare it with a sentence with such.
أنا لا أقول.
So you said that the room is so cold.
Okay. And you are مش عارفة ثانية.
I would like you to put what comes after such. We're done with the meaning. What comes after such in comparison with what comes after so.
After
like
so,
the room was so cold. While here I said
adjective of
yes.
after so بيبقى adjective.
Yes. What about such?
ممكن بيكون اللي هو الobject أو
Ala, we said this like more than million times while we were studying together. Ala, you have such plus noun or such noun adjective in between.
Yeah, okay, noun هو ده أقصد noun بس جت
So
في
noun
دماغي
or noun and there is an adjective before the noun. So that's why here you said that's such a cute dog. You're talking about the dog. That's why you can say it's such a dog. Sometimes you may put an adjective in between. So here such, we use such before an adjective and noun. If the noun is countable and singular, you need to put a or an. Okay? If it's uncountable, you can't use a or an.
Okay.
Okay, here. Why do you think there is a line on the sentence that's such pretty dress? And we corrected it saying that such a pretty dress. What does this mean?
Such such followed by a or an, not before.
So a or an doesn't come before, don't come before such. That's it. Here. Okay?
Okay. She felt so upset that she started to cry. أعمل إيه؟
What comes after so here?
Adjective.
Then, after that, comes that sentence. That sentence. It comes to give you a cause or a reason or a result of something. So sometimes you use so or such plus that. That sentence gives you a effect or cause. So say she felt so upset. Why? That she started to cry. This is the result. What happens when she felt so upset? She started to cry.
Okay.
Fine?
Yes.
So sometimes you use that with a sentence. They had such an awful time that they said they'd never go again. That's the result.
Okay.
They said that they never go again. And sometimes you can remove this. Sometimes you can do without it. So you said here, it was such a bad film. He left before the end. You can say that was such a bad film that he left before the end. Did you get that? So sometimes you use that. Some other times you remove it. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So that introduces the result, but in informal English. If you're talking formally, you do without it.
Okay.
Now we go to 2, the 001. Here, this restaurant is too crowded. Let's go somewhere else. What does this mean?
That they can sit in the in this.
And what comes after 2?
Adjective.
Yes. So 2 is followed by an adjective, and it expresses that it's more than what we need. We can deal with the matter this way. So 2 indicates degree, as we agreed upon from the first slide, and we say 2 plus adjective.
Okay.
Now, what about this?
You're walking too fast. Down. That you are walking too fast.
What comes after 2 here?
Adjective.
Fast is the same, adjective and adverb, but here we're talking about an adverb.
Okay.
Okay. So they're walking too fast. The sentence is repeated. This too crowded. I should have eliminated it. Okay. So here they're walking too fast. Slow down. Here 2 plus adverb. Yes. You've put too much sugar in my tea.
Too much, much because sugar is not uncountable, so we can't use too many.
Yes.
مش عارفة.
Okay. And biscuits?
I ate too many biscuits. Biscuits countable برضه.
So here it's the same, like so much, such, so much. Here we have too many and too much. Exactly the same. Too much for uncountable nouns, while too many for countable nouns. So it's the same. Sarah drinks too much.
هتفرقع ايه؟
مالها؟ Use English.
Okay.
Same. We're talking about where does the word come in the sentence? Does it come after something, before something? Explain to me.
Too much. يعني
The brown
does
thing,
she
the
drink
brown color, the brown color.
Okay. She drinks too much يعني أعمل إيه؟
We use too much after a verb.
Okay.
So Sarah drinks too much.
Okay.
Because we said that too much plus a noun. Now we say or too much or two plus an adjective or two plus an adverb. Now we say that too much can come after a verb. And here, what about the can I say not? Can I say not with two? We know that two is negative, but can I use not with two?
Oh, yes, right. Yes.
What does this mean if I said that the place is not too expensive?
It's not expensive.
It's cheap. It's cheap.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's not too late to buy tickets for the final.
So it's early. We still have time to buy tickets.
Have time to do this. Okay. So you use not with to so that it can indicate that you still have time to do this, or it can be dealt with. And of course, you are needless to say that too late to buy because you study two.
Okay.
He's too weak to carry the box. Know
Yes.
this, right?
Yes.
Now we go to the word enough. Yes, read.
It's warm enough for you in here. Is it warm? To indicate that adjective is okay. It's good in يعني it's good يعني enough حاجة okay warm and enough يعني before enough في adjective.
So enough comes after an adjective. Only an adjective. What about the second example?
He doesn't sleep enough. Okay, it can ممكن verb.
Yes, verb. Yes, okay. So here you can use enough after an adjective or after a verb. And it means if something is the right degree or it's not the right degree. If you use not, it means it's not the right degree. Like he doesn't sleep enough. He doesn't have enough sleep. He doesn't sleep enough. He doesn't have enough sleep. Okay. Here, do you have enough money to go? Can you see the structure? Do you have enough money to go? Enough money to go. Or there aren't enough knives and forks for all. There aren't enough knives to cut the cake. So enough, noun to verb.
Okay.
So here, do you have enough money to go? And there aren't enough knives and forks for all of the guests. So we put enough before a noun.
Okay.
And we put not before enough.
Okay. Right.
What comes after enough here?
To
infinitive verb. Infinitive verb, which is to become.
Okay.
She's definitely smart enough to become. Or sometimes you can use a noun, then the infinitive. There aren't enough players to make a team. These are different expressions using enough. Sentences with enough are sometimes followed by infinitive form.
Okay.
So this is the end of the 4 intensifiers that you asked me about, or you asked me about too. We studied. It was so cold. It was so cold that he left the room. It was so cold that he left the room. The room was so cold that he left it. And it was such a cold room that he couldn't stay. It was such a cold room that he couldn't stay. And the room was cold enough. The room was not warm enough for him so that he left. Okay? And you said that the room was too cold for him to stay. So these are the 4 structures that we studied. I hope that you got this, and Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, so we have explained this in 26 minutes. Okay, so I would like to say this is the end of the session, and let's meet on like I have to look at my schedule, and we're meeting again to explain the relative clause. Okay,
Okay.
or let me just stop